morning, Wolfpack. Today is Tuesday and we are February 23rd, just cruising through the month of February. So first and foremost, you have 6 days remaining. That is it, just 6 days remaining until your winter packet is due. So students, keep a look at your emails for any information about submissions. Make sure you're looking at any upcoming scheduling changes. Just pay close attention over the next 6 days so you make sure you get that done and submitted. Now remember, you need to submit and share things with your teachers, but you also need to complete the form, which is below and has been emailed to you several times, students, and we've made calls home about these. So you need to fill out the form and follow the process so that we can track and get all of the grades changed for those submitted process. As we have discussed, if we do not have that packet or your packet does not have a high enough quality of work, then your grade will go back to a D and F and you won't get the credits. Your GPA will be affected and graduation could also be impacted. So students of all grade levels, you need to keep that in mind over the next 6 days as you work on that incomplete work. And again, that form submission link is below as well. All right, update on our House Points Challenge. It looks like right now grade 9 and grade 10 are pulling in the lead. We have grade 9 at roughly 12,300 plus. And grade 10 is at 12,051. So they're neck and neck. Grade 11, you fell behind a little bit of 11,700, but there's still days left. So keep punching them out and keep getting those points built up. All right, parents, we have 2 forums this week. The first one is today at 3:30. We're going to be discussing on-track and recovery students and processes and structures. We'll also put that recording up on Parent Square as well after the recording finishes. Tomorrow we have one specifically for our EL English learner student parents, and that is to discuss the LPAC test, which begins in the 2nd week of March. And with that, yes, our summative LPAC starts the 2nd week in March, which will happen in student ELD classes, probably over the course of about 4 to 5 weeks. We had to push it back, thanks buddy, because we have the interim SBAC happening next week in our 11th grade classrooms, and that would impact some of the teaching facilitation we'd have for the tests. And that SBAC interim is to be a practice test to help us see where our students are for state testing, as well as helps teachers identify what to do in the classroom. We're currently planning summer school and recovery, as well as holding those chronic absentee meetings. So make sure that you are getting things done, get your credits in to limit the amount of time you're going to have to spend in the summer and future breaks in order to get and move forward. Also, those chronic absentee meetings, I want to remind you that that is the last step before things get reported to the authorities and get reported out for the student primarily being missing from school. So if you are racking up those attendances and you don't attend the chronic absentee meetings and agree to the contract, then what's going to happen is that will get reported out and there will be additional authorities outside of the school contacting you about your students' attendance. Reminder again, we have partnered with tutor.com. The information is below. You can get help any time of the day in English and or Spanish in all of your subjects. So please take advantage of that option. And finally, the last point is super exciting. Our Soldiers of Change students have been working on impacting our advisory structures on a variety of purposes to improve our school. And I'm so proud of these students and the work they have done, the presentation, the logistics, everything that they have put together. And so with that, our first Soldiers of Change group are launching next week on March 1st. This group is titled A Confident Day and specifically targets increasing student perceptions of self and confidence in their body image, their thinking patterns, etc. And they're going to be doing this through journaling. So we're going to be journaling each week, and there's going to be raffles each week for completing your journals and for volunteering to share out and discuss those topics. But really feel like this is a great step forward where students are leading the charge in creating a more positive school atmosphere. Couldn't be more proud of them. So you might hear the kids talk about some of those changes in their journaling structures and their advisory structures, and wanted to make sure everybody was aware of those coming up. All right, with that, parents, please pay close attention to Parent Square and All Call messages this week. There are a lot of things happening, a lot of plans being put in place, and I want to make sure that everybody is aware of any of those changes or quick moving pieces in the coming days and weeks ahead. So with that, have an amazing Tuesday. Let's stay focused. Great attendance yesterday at 96%. Let's keep that up. We are doing amazing. Wear those masks. Stay 6 feet away, and I can't wait to see everybody back in person someday soon. See you later, Wolfpack.
Hey yo, just got the vaccine, which means I got them